If you suspect your partner is cheating, it's natural to feel a mix of emotions, anxiety, doubt, sadness, and even anger. However, before jumping to conclusions, it's important to look for consistent signs and patterns rather than relying on just one or two isolated incidents. Here's a very detailed breakdown of how to tell if your partner might be cheating. 1. Changes in behavior. One of the biggest red flags is a sudden change in how your partner acts toward you and in general. Cheating often leads to noticeable shifts in behavior, including increased secrecy. If they start hiding their phone, clearing their search history, or becoming overly protective of their social media and messages, they may be trying to keep something from you. Unexplained mood swings. Cheating can cause emotional stress, making them act more distant, irritated, or even overly nice to cover up guilt. Sudden need for privacy. If they suddenly need more space or time alone, especially if they were never like that before, it could be a sign. 2. Changes in communication. Less interest in conversations. If they stop sharing details about their day or seem distracted, they might be emotionally invested elsewhere. Defensiveness. If a simple question like, "Where were you?" or "Who were you talking to?" leads to an angry or defensive reaction, they may be hiding something. Avoiding eye contact. While this isn't a guarantee, people who feel guilty sometimes struggle to maintain eye contact when lying. Suddenly calling you by a different name. If they accidentally call you by another name, especially in intimate moments, it might indicate they are thinking about someone else. 3. Changes in their schedule. Unexplained late nights. If they suddenly start working late, going out without telling you, or having unexpected trips with no details, you might want to pay attention. More social outings without you. If they used to invite you to events but now insist on going alone, this could be a sign. Frequent cancellations. If they keep canceling plans last minute or seem to prioritize someone else over you, it may be worth investigating. 4. Changes in physical appearance. New effort in grooming. If they suddenly start dressing nicer, wearing a new cologne or perfume, or paying extra attention to their looks when they go out, they may be trying to impress someone else. New workouts or diets. While self-improvement is great, if they suddenly get into fitness or dieting for no clear reason, they might be doing it for someone new. 5. Changes in intimacy. Less physical affection. If they avoid kissing, cuddling, or intimacy altogether, they may be emotionally or physically involved with someone else. Sudden increase in affection. On the flip side, guilt can make some people act overly loving or attentive to cover up their wrongdoing. New moves in bed. If they suddenly introduce new techniques in the bedroom but won't explain where they learned them, it might be from someone else. 6. Their phone and technology habits change. Always on their phone. If they suddenly start taking their phone everywhere, even to the bathroom, or placing it face down when they used to leave it open, it could be a red flag. New passwords or locked apps. If they've changed their phone password without telling you, or you notice hidden apps, there may be something they don't want you to see. Deleted call logs and messages. A person with nothing to hide wouldn't need to erase their call history or text messages frequently. Using new communication methods. If they suddenly prefer Snapchat, Telegram, or other apps known for disappearing messages, they may be trying to keep something secret. 7. Their friends act differently. Their friends seem awkward around you. If their close friends suddenly start acting strange, avoiding eye contact, or being overly nice, they might know something you don't. They stop bringing you around their friends. If you used to spend time with their friends but suddenly aren't invited, it could be because their friends know something you don't. 8. Money and finances change. Unexplained expenses. If you see receipts for dinners, gifts, or trips that don't involve you, they may be spending money on someone else. Secret credit cards or bank accounts. If they start hiding financial statements or get defensive when you ask about money, they may be supporting another relationship. 9. Gut feeling and instincts. Your intuition. Sometimes, your gut knows something is wrong before you have solid proof. If you feel like something is off, don't ignore that feeling. You catch them in small lies. If they lie about little things, like where they were or who they were with, it may be part of a bigger deception. 10. Direct evidence. Catching them in a lie. If you notice inconsistencies in their stories, like saying they were somewhere but later contradicting themselves, they may be covering something up. Finding suspicious items. If you find items that don't belong to you, lipstick, receipts, hotel keys, or gifts, it's worth asking questions. Someone tells you. Sometimes, a friend, coworker, or even the person they're cheating with might tell you directly. 11. Sudden change in social media behavior. Less posting about you. If they used to share pictures or posts about you and suddenly stop, they may be trying to appear single. Hiding their relationship status. If their profile no longer shows they're in a relationship, or they remove pictures of you, it could be a sign. Following suspicious accounts. If they start following or liking posts from flirty or unknown people, it might be worth looking into. New secret accounts. If they have a second, hidden Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok that you didn't know about, it could be for sneaky reasons. 12. Their stories and excuses don't add up. Vague or changing details. If they give you one story today and a different version later, they may be covering up a lie. Unverifiable locations. If they say they were somewhere but there's no way to confirm it, no receipts, no calls, no proof, be cautious. Forgetting their own lies. If they get confused when you ask about something they previously told you, they may be making things up. Overcomplicating simple questions. If a simple, "Where were you?" turns into a long, detailed explanation full of unnecessary information, it might be a cover-up. 13. They accuse you of cheating. Projecting their guilt. Sometimes, cheaters will accuse you of being unfaithful to shift the focus away from themselves. Sudden jealousy. If they never used to care about your male-female friends but now get overly jealous, it may be because they know what they are doing. Trying to control you more. If they become more possessive, check your phone, or demand to know your whereabouts all the time, they may be doing so to ease their own guilt. 14. Emotional distance or detachment. They seem checked out. If they don't engage in conversations, avoid deep talks, or stop making future plans with you, they might already be emotionally gone. Lack of interest in your life. If they stop asking about your day, your interests, or your feelings, it could be because their focus is elsewhere. No effort to resolve conflicts. If they don't care about fixing problems or making things better, it might be because they no longer see a future with you. 15. They suddenly end the relationship without a clear reason. Abrupt breakup. If they break up suddenly with no major fights or obvious problems, it might be because they already have someone else lined up. Giving you the, "It's not you, it's me," speech. If they claim they need space, are confused, or want to find themselves, they may actually be leaving for another person. Moving on too fast. If they start dating someone new immediately after the breakup, chances are that person was already in the picture. What should you do? If you suspect cheating, don't immediately accuse them. Instead, 1. Observe the patterns. Look for consistent behavior changes, not just one or two small things. 2. Gather evidence. If you need confirmation, keep track of unusual activities without invading their privacy. 3. Have an honest conversation. If you feel comfortable, bring up your concerns calmly and see how they respond. 4. Trust yourself. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Trust yourself enough to walk away if necessary.